What's going on, guys? It's the one and only Build the Body. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, share this video, and comment anything else y'all want to ask me. So in this video, I'm going to be answering questions about staying fit, how to get fit faster, staying fit and staying fit all year around, or just to keep the body up to date. That'll be the first question I'll be answering. And then the next question I'm going to be answering is going to be, how do you progressively get better and how can you keep track of that? So I'm going to share a couple tricks that I use that'll help you guys. Basically talking about progressively overloading. And the last question is, everybody always asks me this on my TikTok. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, go ahead and follow me on TikTok. You're going to see these questions everywhere, right? So the question is Build the Body natty or not? So if you're interested in finding out any of those questions, stick around, and yeah, we're going to get into the video. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I'll
drop a follow to Build the Body, because let me tell you something, hardest worker in the room at all times. You might take a little trend too, we're still trying to figure it out.
I don't take anything.
When everybody is against you or don't believe in you no more, it's a lonely feeling. Oh, it hurts very badly. I know what that's like. They look at you with that look and say, why don't you try something else? Why don't you give up?
If you're not, you gotta have one in you. You gotta have one in you. You gotta have a dog in you. Keep working on you, keep improving.
Comment, like, subscribe.
All right, so the first question I will be answering, guys, is the one I get all the time. How do I get fit faster? How do I stay shredded all year around? Because they all go together, all right? So getting fit is hard. It's hard. And when you get fit, it's even harder because you gotta maintain that, right? So growing up at least, one thing that always helped me stay fit was just to make sure I was constantly active, so doing some kind of sport, going out with my friends, playing pickup games of basketball, with football, biking around the neighborhood. All that just like kind of play into each other, and it kind of build up the person that I am now, right? So being an active kid growing up, I always want to be outside, and it sucks in today's day and age that kids would rather sit around their iPads and do whatnot. But that was one of the reasons why I feel like I'm like constantly so fit. It's just because I did things like that. And then the next thing would be your genetics. Genetics play a huge role in being fit all year round. Some people have to work harder than others, right? That doesn't mean those people who are fit don't work hard, because look at me. I'm fit. I just grind for this shit, right? So just because you're automatically fit doesn't mean you don't work hard, because yes, you can get fat. But if you get fat easier than, let's say somebody else with a better gene pool than you, there are ways you can stay fit faster. So like I said, stay fit all year around, not faster. Making sure you're exercising at least like 60 minutes a day. You're trying to work out, do something, go on a walk. It doesn't have to be like an intense workout where you kill yourself all the time. Just go on a walk. You want to also include like strength building exercises to keep your bones and your joints healthy, right? And after that, you can just pick up a sport, old person sport, golf, freaking tennis. All this shit's gonna help you move around. So this is for young people and old people, right? And then the next thing is staying fit all year around. It comes with dieting. So the one main reason, that I stay probably fit all year round over my peers is that, my dieting has never been bad, right? I always give myself like an 80-20 rule, where I eat 80% of the time I eat healthy, probably more than 80%, right? And then the other 20% of the time I eat junk food. So if you can keep a well-balanced diet, you won't ever, see yourself going on the heaviest spectrum of the scale instead of eating the reverse 20-80, right? So that's one of the biggest things that's helped me, stay up to date and stay fit, is basically keeping up with my eating, keeping up with my fitness, keeping up with just being active and moving constantly, right? So playing sports obviously helped me with that, because I grew up playing football, and that has played a huge role in my life of just keeping me active and keeping me, motivated to go to the gym and just fucking become the creature I've made for myself. So again, remember those 2 tips or 3 tips I shared. I think I said staying active, get involved in sports, right? Eat better, eat a well-balanced diet. I'm not saying you can't eat or pig out. You can do that, but just do it out of moderation. Everything is good out of moderation. So moving on, the second thing was, I believe, on how you can progressively get better. So I get this question a lot. People always ask me like, hey man, like, how do you keep track of progressive overloading? Or how do you know when to jump up in your weight? Or how do you know when to push yourself, right? So that all comes in hand with keeping track of your workouts. Yes. The biggest thing that's helped me thus far, I can show you every workout I've ever done since 5 years ago, or whenever I started working out. The biggest thing that has helped me keep wanting to chase more and keep getting better is the fact that I jot every workout down, right? This is my workout sheet. If you look at this closely, you can see W for weight, R for reps, right? The weight is there, and then you put the weight, jot the weight down, and you do your reps, right? So one way to get progressively better is to physically see the number that you did previous week and try to beat that number, right? So for example, if I go into the gym, let's say on a Monday, I did legs and I hit 275 for a warm-up instead of 10. And then that's my warm-up. And then my first set, let's say I hit like 285 for 8 or 10, whatever, right? So we're gonna keep that going and trying to go up and up. So that's my baseline. That's why I keep track as my baseline. Then the next week, I'll come back into the gym, right? So let's say I crushed my warm-up set of 275 and it was smooth, right? I'll kick that out. If I did 285 for my first working set, and if that was smooth, I will bump that up to my new working set and I'll play off of that. But you're gonna obviously come across a crossroad where obviously your weights are too high to fluctuate like I do. Like I just bump weight and bump weight and bump weight. But if you can't do that and it gets too heavy, because that happens to me all the time, right? Because I'm not gonna be doing week 4, I'm gonna be doing like 4 or 5 for a 1%. No, not happening. So that's one way I progressively overload. But if that ever comes up where you just plateau, you can't like go up, or the weight's too heavy to do for 10 reps or whatever, then you're gonna go back to that weight that you're looking at, look at your weight in front of that. Say, all right, I did this weight for like 8 reps. I did this weight for like 12 reps. You're gonna meet in the middle, pick like a weight in the middle that's gonna help you struggle, but still push you to the heavier spectrum of your weight chart, right? And you're gonna bump forward for your next set. Let's say if that weight was higher last week, but you know you can't grind the weight of your third set, right? You're gonna bump your third set up, but if you can't bump it up, you're gonna go through your third set and the weight you're supposed to do for your second set. Combine those, pick a middle number in between, and you might be able to crank some of the weights out. So that's one way. That's how I do it most of the time. Or you can even progressively get better by doing more reps. So you don't gotta always bump up in weight. Let's say you get 10 reps and it was a struggle, it was a grind, right? You don't want to bump up. You can just do 12 reps, do like a couple more reps. Sometimes that's the best way because you're always tricking your body. You don't want to ever let your muscles get used to a movement pattern or a rep range. That's why it's always good to switch your workouts like once every 3 to 4 weeks, just so your body has to constantly adapt, because that's how you get better, right? You gotta adapt by your surroundings. So you gotta adapt by the stress you put on your muscle in order for you to grow bigger or lose the weight you want. But yeah, so hopefully that helps. That's just a little bit of progressive overloading, so you can always mess with the weight, mess with the reps, and you can even mess with the sets. Say I'm supposed to do 4 sets and I cruise through that. I'm like, oh, I can do more, right? You can always add more sets too. So that's a great part about keeping track of your workout. And you can always go back and see like what you did for how many reps and how many sets. And you can always bump up the sets, bump up the reps. Or you can do vice versa, even knock it down just so you make sure you're getting all your reps and still struggling, because you don't want to like over struggle where you're not getting all your reps in, because that would just be you just fucking yourself up at that point. Just setting yourself up for failure. So you want to get a good weight, good rep range, and then build up from there. But yes, keeping track of your workouts is the best thing that you can do for yourself, especially when it comes to progressively getting better, right? Because I just like to see papers in front of my face and visualization of, okay, so I struggle here, let's go up here. Oh, I struggle here, oh, I'm gonna crush this day and then bump it up. Hope that helped, guys. Take that tip, leave that tip. If you guys have any more questions, drop them below. So with that being said, this brings me to my last pointer, the one that everybody always asks me. Bill, are you natty? Bill, are you natty? Bill, are you natty? Are you natty? The thing is, I can stand up here and tell you guys, yes, I'm natty, I'm natty, I'm natty. If you don't believe it, you're not gonna think so regardless, right? So my job is not to convince people that I'm natty. My job is not to convince you that, yes, Bill Will does this. I'm the best looking natty on any of these apps, all right? So this one we're gonna get hyped. This is what everybody looks at. Everybody always looks at my physique. They look at this physique, right? And they always question me, am I natty? Am I natty? Am I natty? Yes, I'm natural. I'm 100% natural. Look at my eyes. I'm 100% natural. Just because you can't attain the body that I have, and I've been gifted with the genetics that I have to produce more muscle than some people, doesn't mean you can come knocking at my door and saying you're not natty because you don't know me. I'm 100% natty. If you guys knew a little my background and just knew how hard I fucking worked for this shit, and knew when I started working for this shit, you would believe it yourself. If you grew up with me, you would believe it yourself. Bill Will is one of the hardest working mother effort that I know, I'm talking about myself, that I know, and I know a lot of people can attest for that. I work hard, and this is why I have this physique. That's the one thing about fitness. You put in your 2 cents, you're gonna get $1, right? You just gotta keep investing in your craft, and working on you. I'm 100% natty. It is achievable. Is it easy? Fuck no, but it's achievable. So you don't go knocking down people's door talking about they're natty or not, because I can stand up here and say I'm natty as hell, natty as hell. If you don't believe it, I don't give a fuck. That's up to you. But Bill Will is natty. Even if you like it or not, I am 100% natty. What's worked for me is eating a well-balanced diet. Eating a well-balanced diet. I mean, I don't like, if you know me, I drink a lot because I'm a college kid and I like to party. I'm a party animal, but yeah, I'm a workaholic. I party, but I work hard, right? I work hard. It's all about balancing your shit and knowing your shit. But I'm 100% natty. This is what you get. When you stick to something and you believe in something and you trust yourself and you fucking put in the goddamn work it takes to get there. 6 months not gonna get you here. 5 years not gonna get you here. But you never know. The next year could. The next month could. But the thing is, so many people quit. So many people fucking quit before they can get to the next month. It's a fucking journey. You don't know when you're gonna get to your destination, but you gotta believe you're gonna get there. And that's why I'm standing up here looking like this. Because I believe in myself. At this point, it's not even about where I'm gonna get. Because I enjoy what I'm doing right now. If you don't enjoy what you're doing right now, that's when you start pointing finger at other people and asking, are you natty? Are you natty? Natty for life. If you guys don't like it, you can go fuck yourself, because Bill Will is natty, and I ain't gonna, that's the last time I wanna bitch about this. Alright? So I'm natty, I'm the most loyal motherfucker ever. If I ever did decide to jump on anything, you guys will be the first one that I tell. Hopefully the video finds you well. Bill Will, all natural, supernatural. You can think whatever you want to think about me. You can make whatever conclusion you want to make about me. Because in life, it doesn't matter who writes my story except for myself. And with that being said, mic drop. Peace and love. Let's go.